channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is abs and the misnomer that abs are a sign of conditioning. Abs are a sign of low body fat. Abs are not a thing that's acquired through exercise, resistance. Abs is a dietary type thing. And the more your abs show, believe it or not, the more your abs show, the less healthy a person is. Just because they have abs don't mean they are healthy. They're not eating properly. Low body fat means low output unless you're enhanced. If your abs are really defined, which most natural people are not going to have really defined abs, and if they do have really good abs, they are smaller people and they are weaker people, believe it or not. And if you don't think what I'm saying is true, pay attention to anybody that you know that have abs. They're not really that strong because their nutrients and eating habits are not that great. So they are missing a lot of the vitamins and minerals that they should have. If you have a little shallow ab showing, you tend to be in better condition than somebody who have really good defined abs, because once you get to that lower body fat, there's no way being natural you're going to be strong too. Nobody that I know that have really good abs, they really don't eat that much just to maintain that real low body fat, and they're really not strong because, like I said again, they don't have the nutrients that they need to be a lot stronger and a lot healthier. Now, having 30% body fat, things like that, that's not the way to go. 15, 20 is more of a everyday type thing. Once you start talking to these fitness YouTubers, the ones that are always running around with abs and stuff like that, again, the majority of those people are enhanced, and that's the only way you're going to have that fullness and that muscle strength, is that they are enhanced. So you are taking advice from somebody who's not able to retain or have a physique that's natural. So if they're not able to do it, why is it that you are listening to them and having them tell you how you should be? Because if you're not taking the drugs that they're taking, there's no way you're going to look like that. There's no way you're going to have really defined abs, striations and stuff like that. What they don't tell you, especially the pros, they don't tell you that when they are in that ripped condition, they are at their weakest. Most of these guys are backstage taking oxygen and all kinds of stuff. A lot of things that you don't see, because they are at their weakest state. So don't let nobody sit up and have you think that abs are a sign of great condition, when it's really the opposite. The more your abs show, the less condition you're in, because you're going to be a lot weaker, and there's no way you're going to be able to maintain that for long periods of time. And if you do have those abs like that, you are really a small person. You're not going to be able to have that large physique and then be natural at the same time. It's not going to happen. You're going to be weaker, and you're not going to have a lot of strength. So for those of us who live in the real world, when it comes down to being in condition, you want to be in condition, if you decide that you want to go to the beach, you want to have your abs to show, then by all means try to stay within the 15 to 20% body fat, where you can slim yourself down some. You can have that look on the beach if that's what you're trying to acquire. But don't let nobody in the fitness industry tell you that abs are a sign of being in great condition. It is not. If you have those abs like that, you really need to take note to your diet, because you're really not eating like you should be in order to look like that, and there's no way you're going to have the strength. Anyway, I had one of my subscribers sitting up. I always have one talk about what your body look like, conditioning and all this other stuff, and most of the time they're talking about abs and stuff like that. You know, while abs can be acquired, I have to be a lot smaller all the time to have those abs show up, you know, like that. I believe in having a little brush of them, but not a whole lot of abs, because I don't want to be weak. My job don't require me to be weak, because I can't afford to be weak when it comes down to dealing with everyday people, and whether or not you might have to get in a scuffle with them. You know, I need to have some weight on me. So, you know, abs are not going to defend me, you know, trust me. So, believe it or not, you are going to have those. They are locked into the system. They always are going to believe that abs are a sign of being in great condition when it's not. Abs are a sign of when you're not in condition and you're at a stage of needing to eat, because you're really starving yourself to get like that. There's no way a natural person to hold a lot of weight and then have that ripped physique at the same time. You're going to be one or the other one, and that ripped physique, you can't maintain it all the time, or you're going to be underfed. Anyway, again, that's what I want to talk about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and again, I'll be talking to you later.